Alright. So, other than freezing my game. That's not a strong start. Yeah. I would say that's kind of the worst possible start. As soon as I start my game, it just froze. So I don't need most of these things. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. It would be really awkward at this point if I had major technical issues, though. Just make sure I don't have. I didn't put any splits on. I can just play the game. Alright, so it is. So, injured lad, perform in the opera. Oof. Suplex. What is suplex? I don't remember the command. It might sound like that's ridiculous. I honestly. I think it's XY up, down? Down, up. It's one of those. Let's see. Okay, so it's XY down up. XY down up. Alright, I should be okay. Alright, so. There's something else different about this. What was it? So, character Esper's Dragons. No Y remove. I mean, this is basically Ultra Slig, right? It's Ultra Slig with you have to do 2 dragons. And then it's any one of 9, 12, 22. So it's Ultra Slig with having to do Injured Lad and Opera. Alright, I should be okay. I think. But let me let me give this a shot and see if I can remember everything. I mean, I remember the game obviously, but like the sequence for opera, I feel like I'm gonna forget it. So 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, I could actually set this up. It looks kind of gross actually. I think that's like, doesn't Poots do a color like that, or maybe his is a little bit more orange. I'll do this. Mix up a little bit. Alright, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So, high tier weapon. I should probably get to like a gentleman's agreement of like when should I do my thing versus when does he do his. But no, that was normal. I was like, was everything discounted? Like, is this a barter seed? I didn't. I looked at it really quick and I didn't like catch it. Alright, so I'm really, there's nothing that could be here that I care about. I say that, I would actually, I do care about that gauntlet quite a bit. And then, what, dice is on table. I think I'm going to do cooling in here. So cooling in down to opera, over to sick kid. I think that's the sequence. Poots, that was just for you, if you're somewhere right now. I don't have my own chest that I get to go do. Somebody's gonna join my stream and be like, "What the hell are you doing at Opera House?" It's like, "Yep, I have to do it." Take one for the team here. There's no singing going on here. I mean, that's for the commentators to sing this one out. Hopefully, they build out some good lines tomorrow. Did they do on Solo Celeste? I feel like Solo Celeste, you have to do this. Hopefully, I don't forget in my nervousness tomorrow. That'd be an awkward way to take a 2-minute time loss. I always thought that was like from the back view, it looked like a baseball cap to me. I mean, if you really look, it's clearly a ribbon, but kind of looks like a baseball cap, like with just that back view. Just the way the art looks. Maybe that's just dumb me, but I definitely like see it that way for some reason. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't have enough cash money for Injured Lad. You know what they should do? They should make this a check, like straight up. Maybe not a, maybe it's guaranteed a non like character check, but it should count towards your check count. That sounds terrible, but if somebody takes a flyer to do this, they should get something for it. Oh, you have to just let it ride. All that for a VK. I'm not completely against that. Hey, Shanga, how's it going? You just missed out on the best opera performance you'll ever see on stage. Other than like me trying to sing for some reason, which I didn't do. Wouldn't even think about doing. But I really don't hate that I have a VK for doing it. I feel like you're kind of obligated with a high tier weapon opera house. Like even with this build, like I would be obligated to go chase that. I think. I mean, it would have been nice if it was a nice, big sword or something, but I don't hate this nonetheless. Alright, well, Mog is casting magic. Yeah, Mog's casting magic, I think. I'm hoping there's at least enough money down here for Zen Thief so that I could just, like, pick that up and go. Because that would be the best case scenario at this point, is to pick that up, go. Start getting downhill. Like, it feels slow when you're 9 minutes and you haven't even really started yet. I mean, see, Ribbon, Heel Rod, and the other stuff. I probably have about 40,000 in stuff. So if I'm lucky, I can probably just start going right after this. In a safety bit, that's like 45 grand now. So 45 grand worth of crap, I could get something out of Zen Thief if it's worth it. Or I could just get it for basically free. So I don't actually hate that all that much. Yeah, if there's one thing I'd say I hate here, it's that I don't have a great setup for straight 2. Media, I believe. If that hits, then this will be a fast fight. Nothing cheaper than something free. So I'm going to buy the gauntlet here and then go. I think that makes the most sense. Oh, okay. It's unfortunate, but okay. You should be able to run. Yep, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna buy gauntlets and just run. Like, the rest of the seat's kind of open to me at this point. That's a really strong Umara. Go-Go's up there. So do I chase Go-Go? I think I do, actually. As much as that kind of partially disgusts me. I don't hate the idea of getting Go-Go and going. Especially with this party. Like, if I can get an offering or something cheap here. Yeah, I'll fade and at my weapon since I already have VK. I might be able to use it, but I don't think it's critical. I say that now that I see what that was. I'm gonna shift that Esper back. I do have muddle, so that gives me a free path to do monster ant boxes. Alright, the cranes. Yeah, Umara is going to be able to do damage. I'm not worried about that at all. Prussian was in there. I really like Prussian better. Yeah, if you ever give me the option, like Prussian for sure. Alright, even if something awful, awful, terrible is here, I think I'm still okay. The only thing that could really be here to derail me is probably like Magic Master. Most important thing right now is that I have Strength Plus on both Mog and Setzer. Hey, did I have... I guess Prussian is, I'll just do it. That's unfortunate. Usually I'm not that bad of a driver. Oof. I think I only have a fire rod though. Yeah, I kind of have to sacrifice that. Did I save? Well, that was really unfortunate. Probably should have won that fight, but it just did not work out. Oh well. Alright, so I'm gonna go straight up, do the dragons, come out, take that fight, and it'll be 2 seconds. I would have kind of liked that just to see if I could get something better here, but I mean, having Cure 3 on Mog wouldn't be a bad thing. Or Cure 3 on somebody. I guess Setzer probably gets Cure 3 first here, and then I'll flip their Espers. I'm ultimately plotting for Setzer to be my VK user here, which is why I have him with Strength Plus. I mean, I guess I kind of have Strength Plus by default, but I'm going to have Setzer get Strength Plus the whole suit. Apparently I'm the greatest gamer alive. No Pearl, none of the crap that he usually does. $15 billion times easier in Inferno. I probably should heal and save before I go down. I'm gonna heal and save. Offering? Second cat hood actually isn't a bad thing here. Let's see, Pearl Lance. He can use Pearl Lance. Alright, now I can go. Yeah, this next fight, like taking the Inferno fight on the way out, is gonna be 6 billion times easier. And speaking of 6 billion times easier, alright, Umro with offering and VK. This is it's gonna be the strats here. And I'm good on money for this aid. Let's see, so skills, I wanna flip Bismarck and shit. Alright, now that I have offering, like, I'm just going downhill as fast as I can. I think I have everything I need for the seed. I'll take Go-Go here. Yeah, that was definitely the play. I'll let Umaro finish this one out. I could use the Fire Rod and probably would have been slightly faster, but I don't think it's going to take much longer here. Yeah. Umaro VK strat's definitely fun. Umaro is the party here. In terms of like pure race efficiency, this was probably the right play, but in terms of safety for the seed, this was definitely not the right play. Oh. You might actually kill him there. Yeah, now that I think about it, that might not be the best play. Unless I just run. Okay, so yeah, never do Umaro here. That actually, now that I think about it, that actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I was trying to be fancy and it did not work. I'll try one more time, and then if not, I'll just swap it out. Yeah, kids, don't do this at home. That was probably like putting Go-Go in the party and just going would have been faster by far. I know why I did it because he was the one with Moogle Charm on, but that was a bad decision. I'm feeling pretty good though. I don't know why. I feel like my movement's on point right now. Not that on point though. I bonked on the wall going to that first chest. Yeah, actually I like that a lot. I mean, that's exceptional to get a magic power plus 2 Esper on this seed. This flags that. At this point, it might actually be better just to take Umar out, put Go-Go in. I'll be able to just go downhill the rest of the way, though. Like, I don't have to worry about anything other than one more dragon fight. Which I can do the dragon fight at any time here. Yeah, it was promising from the beginning when I Atma Weapon's not a bad fight for this. Like, I'm pretty happy with the setup I got here. Yeah, Mog with Ice 3 and Magic Power plus 2, like, I'm gonna be going. Speed plus 1 wouldn't have been bad, but it's not as critical as, say, getting Strength. Strength actually matters more for a VK user. Like, that contributes to endgame damage as opposed to speed. Like, I'd rather do more damage as opposed to do damage more often. I don't think that's a... that's not a hard one to make. Hard decision to make. So, South Figure Cave to... we'll see. It's either this or Phoenix Cave. Fire Rod doesn't really do me any good here. I mean, I could, but I could also not and be fine. That's probably the end of this one. I might actually heal here, because if this isn't a character, I think I'm forced to do Phoenix Cave anyway. I'll take the heal and go. Yeah, I have to do Phoenix Cave. That's a shame. Well, this solves the main problem for the seed, which is 2 dragons. Real question is, do I want to do like 4? Because I could honestly do like 4 dragons and be pretty happy with that. Maybe I shouldn't have done it that way. I was just trying to do it quickly, but yeah, it's probably fair that I shouldn't have scrambled that much. Unfortunately, Mog... Is Mog? Yeah, Mog should have as much magic offense as possible. That's his, like, role in the party. I'm not gonna have him jump at this point, so... Like, fire away with, Ice 3. Rip Setzer. But that being said, Locke and Mog are definitely, like, the people that matter here. I'll take a Ice Rod. So this has to be a character, no matter what. The only question is what kind of character. A character that leads me to the promised land, or one that gives me a big list of character checks to go chase. Could literally be either. That's not what I was hoping to see. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, 1,000 times out of 1,000, I'd rather do this. And this pretty much guarantees me 22. Because I need at least 2 more checks after this, and I walk out of this with 18. Assuming I don't do the dragon. I think I don't do the dragon at this point, because I'm just fine. Build-wise. I should look into how all dungeons works. Length of past. I don't know if I rightly know. That's not what I was expecting to have happen, but... It would actually make sense to do dragon here, but I don't have the MP for it. And if this is a gross fight, it's not worth the time. Alright, so I still need to do injured kid, or injured lad. Let's see what my luck looks like. I kinda hope this is a character, to be honest. Oof. Alright, injured lad is. I don't know if I need to do both of these or just one, but... Okay, so you talk to the guy first. Alright, so I don't actually need to talk to the guy. I probably need to come in here with 10 grand though. I'm not gonna like this if this is what I have to do, but I'm gonna do both these tracks if this isn't an Esper. Actually, should I fade this if it's on Esper? Yeah, you know what? I don't need to do this if it's on Esper. But let me look at one thing real quick. Alright, I forgot to heal. I forgot there's a safe spot down here for a split second. That wasn't the greatest, like, efficiency thing. I do need to probably clean that up a little bit. Like, I've blazed away a little bit at some of my controls and certain things that I've done. Hey Glue, how's it going? You're coming into the best part of the seed right here. Auction house. I'm at 7 and 8 and I don't like the checks I have. So the answer is obviously auction house. The answer is obviously not auction house. It's never auction house. I mean, it's this, floating continent, or burning house. I mean, floating continent's guaranteed like 6-minute time investment. Burning house probably, I don't know, 4 at least, depending on what fights there are. Wouldn't actually be that bad of a thing to get burning house, because I could use the levels on Go-Go, to be completely honest. I guess in a vacuum, if it was the actual race tomorrow, I'd probably do burning house here. I would never put marathon luck on auction house. DK. Did I buy the Genji? Doesn't really matter if I did or did not buy the Genji. I'm buying it here. That's an easy decision, especially for 10k. I'll go back and buy the Genji glove to get lock fully online if I have to. That was one of the key items too, so that's handy. Esper? Nice. So... yeah, I have no insta-death whatsoever. Do I have... Did I buy the Genji glove quickly? I don't even remember. I thought I bought it, but maybe I didn't. Hey, physics. I did. What a guy. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. If that's a questioning face because it's an hour 4 and I'm just getting in the tower, it's also because I did Opera and Injured Lad on this run. I did not mean to do that. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. No revivifies. That's actually really good info to have right now. Right before I go into Kefka. Knowing that you don't have a revivifies at all is kind of a good piece of information to have. Wasn't really planning on that, but I'll go for it. Why not? Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Warpstone out. I'm just gonna play it safe here and get some. Hopefully. Hopefully without like having to go on a revivify hunt. Didn't hurt to have X Ether though, because like Mog's gonna burn through his magic power quickly during final fight. I don't mind running into that. Alright, I guess not meant to move at all. I'll just suffer. So I know for a fact Setzer can use VK. So like Setzer's backup VK double swinger. The only group I'm somewhat nervous about is this one. Everybody else should be fine. Of course I use that, so I have bomb, it's not a bad thing to use here. Oh, I won that race earlier by 13 minutes. I was like dead set that I lost that by at least 10. So to win that by as much as I did, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, that's probably for the best. And have him have Magus hat. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I should probably have Mog be... Yeah, Mog is... Wait, he actually needs Mega Charm. He doesn't. Alright. So, fingers crossed this is an easy one. And that is not what I was really hoping for. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Wow. Shadow offended somebody at some point. I just didn't want to get stuck in this fight for 2 hours. That was actually a really dangerous fight, though. Question is, do I have Vanish or not? Let me see what this is. If I have to reset, I'll reset, but... Nah, I can win this fight. I mean, it might take a few minutes, but this is a winnable fight for sure. Makes me happy that I won that race. That scared me for a second. If that muddle hit him, he probably would have doomed himself. Because he has doom darts on. Like, that was a bit of a clincher, actually. Alright, so Fenrir. Real shame of this is that I have no insta-death at all. Like, no character with insta-death. Shadow Strago. Actually, Strago, Shadow, Umro here. That order. This is actually a little bit of a dangerous one because I don't have insta-death. Wait. Strago, Shadow, Umro. Yep. That's fine. That did not go as I was hoping. Everybody's getting beat up first try. I was just trying to get in the air just in case like Locke gets murdered there. I didn't want him to be the weak link and die. And that's why I casted, what do you call it? Yeah, this was kind of a sloppy finish, but with what I had, this was kind of unavoidable. Like, if I had Vanish, I would have been significantly faster. Um, there's like 4 or 5 things that if I had it, it would have been a lot faster, a lot smoother. So, no Merton off the rip here is really the biggest thing. I can finish the rest of this pretty easily. It's just no, as long as I don't get Mertoned, that's really the big thing. I wonder if I do KT Dragons early. Oh, I didn't realize I had, I got hit with missile there. Alright, so Setzer dies during this transition. Mog probably dies on the transition too, actually. How much damage did I do? 3,000 swing times 8, so 24. That's not enough, is it? Like, I'm one little bad bit of luck from dying here. So the fastest way to do this would be lock, swings. Yeah, lock, swings, go puts life 3 on lock. Make sure that he's safe. That was a scary tier 4, but I think I played that okay. The life 3 maybe. It was like 50-50 whether that was needed or not. Hey, physics, thank you. Appreciate the GG's. Yeah, 127. That was a. That's interesting. Did I? This might be a dumb question to ask. I have that. Whoops. Well, I'm dumb. Oh well. Honestly, so it wasn't on the thing. Like it was on my screen. Like above my my send a message thing. So I didn't even realize I had emote on. Thank you, Firebird. Appreciate the GGs. Yeah, why the heck didn't that appear? Yeah, it was from the race earlier for sure. But it's weird that it didn't say like in emote only mode. Like usually it says it right above your like message bar or whatever. Yeah, I thought it was weird that people were only sending emotes, but I was like, well, maybe that's just the flavor of the night or whatever. I didn't think about it that in depth until like I started questioning it when you sent that the angry one or whatever. I was like, there's something weird going on. I just couldn't figure out what it was. But then when you did all of them at the end, it was like, oh, well, that's probably why. There's probably like at least one or two like you're an idiot, messages in Discord. I couldn't figure out because Glue was in here earlier and he only sends emotes half the time, so I didn't think anything of it when he did it because he always does like the number one dog thing. So I didn't get the clue when he did it until you started doing it. I honestly I figured that was just a default. Like usually, always people laugh at me when I'm gaming. It's usually just like a disappointment thing more than anything. The Gamers for Hope. So there's it's a like suicide prevention uh, organization, so they're doing a marathon. I think they raised like 2-3 thousand bucks already. So like it's been a really good marathon. Saber had a run of Solo Celeste, and I think Knuckly was involved in that too, Knuckly Kong. So they played Worlds Collide already. Now there's a race between me and I think Knuckly. Yeah, we so funny story there. So I'm doing the race tomorrow, but I actually already did a race in the marathon against Fitz. So they were looking for like a random person to like join. We're like, hey, let's get a free enterprise race going. So me and Fitz raced free enterprise. Um, so that was like spur of the moment, but I think that happened like midday Saturday. So that was really cool that we got that to work. Yeah, the other runner. Oh yeah, numbers. No, I was already racing numbers. So I was racing numbers from the beginning. So Knuckles stepping in to help replace numbers who got in the accident. But all the same, like from the time when we started it, like I was like, I do want to support this. Like this is a good cause. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah, no, it's final run at marathon. It is. It's going to be exciting. That's actually what this was because I did opera. I did the injured lad, which were the incentives. So I was just trying to like remember all the mechanics for it. That's usually for an Ultras League C, 127 is pretty high for me, but it was because I spent probably what 7-8 minutes on side quest here. Actually, even with the side quest, that's actually a bit of a high time. I didn't get very good RNG with the characters on this one. So so yeah, apologies, Firebird. I presume that are we racing on Free Enterprise? My average is near my personal best. Yeah, my for the season, my average for Ultras League was one. Well, for the real, for like the actual Ultras League, it was 111 and change. But yeah, I think for the season, just all my practice seeds, everything, it's like 112 or 113. Yeah, Firebird. I guess. Yeah, let me think for a second. If you had, if I had my what say Firebird, I'd want to do it probably during the weekend. So like, if there's a time late Friday, Saturday, Sunday that works for you, that's probably like when I would want to try to do it. But if that doesn't work for you, Firebird, let me know. And, I mean, also don't feel pressure to do that since we're talking on stream. Like, we can exchange messages back and forth later, and figure that out. Yeah, I just don't want to do Tuesday night or Thursday night. So like, I can make Monday or Wednesday work if I had to. I prefer like Friday going into Saturday or Sunday. But that's honestly just my preference. I mean, if that doesn't work, I can shift things around if I need to. The more I think about this, see though, having to do auction house, is definitely the struggle. Yeah, physics. Have a good night. Yeah, thanks for hanging out and thanks for sending angry emotes until I got the message. It's probably for the best, so have a good one. Okay. Yeah, no, sounds good. I'll ping you on Discord and we can figure it out. All right, let's see. Who's doing what? Knuckly. Yeah, that's okay, fair enough. I'll raid over to Knuckly. He's running. Presumably he's running a practice run of this too. Um, so I'll run over, see what he's up to. I get the feeling that he's probably saw me practicing. He's like, yeah, I'm definitely practicing if he's practicing. I mean, he's not actually doing that bad. I mean, he's pretty much in the same spot I am at 115. He actually might beat me. He was all concerned, like, it's not far off. Unless he's doing a different seed altogether. He might be. You know what? He probably is, because, nah, not with those levels. Yeah, he's doing something else. Yeah, it's not the same one. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to still raid over to him. Um, yeah, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the GGs, and yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. See how it goes. All right. No, I'm not.